Oh, hi there. Wanted to talk about TrumpCare and it replacing Obamacare. Okay, I'm a few days late to the party. No, I haven't done any research at all into what exactly Obamacare is. I'm sure you could spend a long time reading into what it is. I mean, I'm not an American, so I didn't experience it firsthand. Basically, it was health insurance that everyone paid into, and you couldn't be turned down for pre-existing medical conditions. Um, so in theory, that sounds really nice. That everyone should be able to get health care. That I agree with, but there's some things that when looking up what Obamacare was and what TrumpCare is going to be, that aren't going to be clearly written by anybody. And that's the fact of the matter is Obamacare was many years in the making, and it was really selfish for Obama to make the claim that he's the one who brought it all together, because he didn't. It was, intellectuals within the healthcare system and other types that brought it together, and Obama happened to be president, and they just slapped his name on it. He signed a few bits of paper. I'm sure he did do some work, and he had to know a lot about what he was talking about, but he's not the main architect of this system. And in that sense, I don't think Trump Care is going to be a whole lot different from Obamacare, except it's gonna be a shake-up, just like when Obamacare showed up. It's gonna be a new set of basically assholes who are making money hand over fist in this organization. The people who ran Obamacare don't like Trump and knew exactly what Trump was going to get up to beforehand, and they were making all their money in certain industries or whatever, and Obamacare was one of them. There are greedy bastards out there who are making tons of money out of Obamacare. And now that Trump's come along, he's got no loyalty to them. He doesn't have to care if they're, getting a nice pension and making good money or not. It's not his concern. Because make no mistake, people in Obamacare, in the higher echelon of it, were making tons and tons of money. And Obama didn't do much against Big Pharma. So far, Trump hasn't either. He did a little bit of saber rattling a few weeks ago about talking to Big Pharma about their outrageous prices, but I don't think that went over too well. I mean, you have to give him points for Obama for trying, even as I said, even though he's not the main architect of the whole system. But there were most certainly flaws that there are other people who could explain a lot better than I can. And the TrumpCare plan will have similar problems. And although the assholes will be removed who are making too much money out of Obamacare, there'll be a new set of assholes making a ton of money out of the TrumpCare. That's just the nature of the situation. The American system, as far as healthcare goes, is it has a lot of flaws, a lot of problems. Up here in Canada, healthcare is universal and it's free, but it isn't really. They tell us it is, but we pay quite high taxes up here, and there are a lot of things about hospitals and things like that that are like not good at all. And our pharmaceuticals aren't free either up here. Mine are, but that's more of a curse than a blessing. I've made videos about that before, so we're not going to worry too much about that. I basically what I'm saying is I would like TrumpCare to try to help people, try to get everyone insurance, maybe tackle big pharma a little bit, try to get them to listen to reason so that people can actually afford these medicines that could help save their lives. Like, I don't think the ingredients or the way they make the medicine is particularly expensive. Obviously, there's a web of confusion around the whole system and how it works. And, a guy like me, I don't know. But, really, ideally, it shouldn't be that way. And hopefully, things get better. Because although Obamacare had its flaws, I feel as though there were people who genuinely did want to try and help people. Of course, like I said, there were assholes who were making him money hand over fist, and it was all about themselves. But those people, I want to believe, exist, who were just trying to help people. They're still going to be trying to do that under the TrumpCare proposal. So I'm not really disappointed that Obama had his name stricken off of the healthcare system. Probably a lot of things about that guy that you wouldn't like if you knew. I mean, a lot of people don't like things about Trump, but a lot of things you don't like about every political leader in the world. So, yeah, the more you know. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.